Good morning, Medan. So today we're going to present our e-campaign of public safety and health in civil engineering industry talk. So this is our group member. The first one is me, Esther, and the second one is Muhammad Ariel. Third one is Annalisa, and the fourth is Evangelina. As you can see, this is our content. We have add contents here. So I'm going to present the importance of health and safety. So, we're going to discuss statistic and case study highlighting the consequence of neglecting health and safety. We have four examples here, which is West Virginia Upper Big Range mine explosion, and the second one is Rana Plaza collapse. The third one is BP Deepwater Horizon oil spill, and the last one is the Challenger disaster. I'm going to explain the broader impact on workers, communities, and the environment. Impact on workers. The first one is job security. Non-compliance can lead to layoff or instability if organizations face fines or legal action, jeopardizing workers' job. The second one is health and safety risks. Ignoring safety regulations can result in hazardous working conditions, increasing the risk of accidents and injuries. The third one is employee morale. A culture of non-compliance can erode trust and morale, leading to decreased productivity and higher turnover rate. Impact on communities, economic displacement, industrial moving away can lead the community decline, reducing local investment and services. Social cohesion, economic challenge can strain community relationship, leading to increased crime or social unrest. The third one is access to resources. This investment can limit access to essential services such as healthcare and education, affecting community well-being. The last one is impact on environment. The first one, resource depletion. Over exploitation of natural resources can lead to long-term ecological damage and loss of biodiversity. The second one is pollution. Industrial practices can pollute air, water, and soil, impacting public health and the environment. The third one is climate change. Unsustainable practices contribute to climate change, affecting weather patterns and food security and livelihood globally. So, for the second one is legal standard and regulations. To discuss legal standard, codes and regulation governing safety and health in construction. In Malaysia, workplace safety and health are primarily governed by Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994. This act aims to ensure the safety, health, and welfare to employees at work. OSHA 1994 applies to all industrial, requiring the employees to ensure safe working conditions. Employers must assess risks, provide training, and maintain a safe environment. Employees also have responsibility to follow safety protocol. The Department of Occupational Safety and Health is the primary regulatory body responsible for enforcement and compliance. Local safety regulation. Each state may have additional regulation tailored to local industry and risk. Certain sectors like construction or manufacturing may have specific safety guidelines issued by relevant authorities. Those provide various code of practice to guide industrial and complaint in implementing effective safety measures. So, I'm going to explain some of the implication of non-compliance and legal responsibility for stakeholders. As you can see here, we have the legal responsibilities and the financial implications. Stakeholders, such as executive board members, may have personal liability for violation, risking fines, or even criminal charges. Non-compliance can trigger investigation and enforcement action by regulatory leading to potential sanction or restriction on operation. Failing to comply with law can breach contractual obligation, exposing stakeholders to lawsuits or penalty from partners and clients. Organization may incur significant fines affecting their financial stability and operation budget. Legal fee, remediation effort, or potential loss of business can escalate cost sustainably. Impact on funding. Non-compliance can determine investor of lender, leading to challenge in security capital. The third one is reputational risk. Stakeholders may lose trust among customer, investor, and the public, damaging relationship and customer loyalty. Negative publicity from compliance failure can tarnish a brand image, resulting in decreased market share. A culture of non compliance can lead to low morale and increased turnover among employees. The fourth is stakeholder responsibility. Stakeholders must ensure that compliance programs are in place and regularly reviewed to prevent violation. Establishing clear mechanisms for reporting compliance issues fosters accountability and encourage ethical behavior. Training for employees about compliance requirements can help minimize risk and install a culture of adherence.
Next is incorporating safety in project design. The objective is to show the importance of safety consideration in the early stages of project design. Best practices for integrating safety measures in design. First, conduct thorough risk assessment, hazard identification, analyze potential risks or dangers that might arise during the use of the product or system. Second, promote automation and smart technology. Safety monitoring system. Use smart sensors, cameras, or monitoring system to detect hazard. Example, temperature changes, gas leaks in real time and trigger alarm or preventive action. Third, adopt ergonomic principles. Accessible safety features, design safety mechanism like fire extinguisher or first aid kits in easily accessible and visible location for quick response during emergencies. Lastly, use materials and components that enhance safety, non-toxic and non-hazardous materials. Avoid using materials that could pose health risks through prolonged exposure, such as toxic chemicals or materials that might release harmful gases when heated. Next, Malaysian Federal Road FT2 upgrade, particularly focusing on the Kuala Lumpur Karak Highway. This project is where safety design significantly reduce accidents. This road has been known for its high traffic volume and accident risk due to its mountainous terrain and sharp curve. Safety design measures on the Kuala Lumpur Karak Highway. The first one is dual carriageway expansion and separation. One of the primary design upgrades was the expansion of the highway from a two-lane to a dual carriageway with physical barriers between opposing lanes. This reduced the risk of head-on collisions, which were previously a major cause of fatal accident. Second, re-engineered curve and gradients. Several sharp curves were re-engineered to make them less dangerous. By widening curve and flattening certain gradients, the highway was made safer for driver, especially at higher speed. Clear road marking and signage were also added to warn drivers in advance of upcoming bans. Next, health issues faced by workers. The objective is to focus on health issues faced by workers and protection measures. Next is common health risks, exposure to dust, noise, stress, and ergonomic concerns. The first one is exposure to dust, allergic reaction. Dust can contain allergens that trigger conditions like rhinitis, sinusitis, or skin irritation. Other than that is eye irritation. Dust particles can irritate the eyes, causing conjunctivitis or dryness. Second is noise exposure, hearing loss. Prolonged exposure to a high level of noise can lead to noise-induced hearing loss (NIHL), one of the most common occupational health issues. It can be permanent or irreversible. Third is workplace stress, mental health disorder. Prolonged workplace stress can lead to anxiety disorders, depression, and burnout. These mental health issues can significantly impact quality of life and productivity. Lastly, ergonomic concern, eye strain and fatigue. Poor lighting, improper screen height, and prolonged use of computer monitors can cause eye strain, headaches, and fatigue. This is the ways to protect workers through safety gear, training, and health monitoring. First, safety gear, personal protective equipment, as we know PPE, proper fit, ensuring that PPE fits properly. Poorly fitting gear can fail to protect workers or cause discomfort. Regular maintenance and replacement. PPE should be regularly inspected, cleaned, and replaced when necessary. Worn out or damaged PPE can be ineffective or even dangerous. Second is training and education, continuous learning. Regular refresher courses, hands-on training sessions, and safety drills help reinforce good practices and keep safety top of mind. Engagement and participation. Safety training should be interactive, involving simulation, demonstration, and real-life scenario to engage workers and ensure they retain key information. Third, health monitoring and surveillance. Health promotion programs. Company can implement wellness program, offering counseling, fitness initiative, or stress management workshops to encourage overall worker well-being. Legally compliant monitoring. Employers should ensure that health monitoring aligns with legal standards and requirements, such as occupational health laws or workplace safety regulation.
My name is Anilicia and I'm going to present about the environmental and public health impact. Construction activities play a vital role in infrastructure development, but they also significantly impact the environment and public health. Two of the most common impacts caused by construction are air quality and water contaminant. This is why, by understanding this impact is crucial for implementing sustainable practices that protect both our environment and the health communities. The causes for air quality are exhaust from car, trucks, and construction machinery, dust, debris, and emission from heavy machinery. Factories emit volatile organic compounds, sulfur dioxide, and other harmful chemicals into the air. Children, elderly, and individuals with pre-existing health issues is the one who suffer the most of the effect. The common air pollution can lead to respiratory disease, cardiovascular condition, and premature death. There are three ways of preventing through sustainable practices. First, use eco-friendly materials to minimize harmful emission. Second, use dust suppressants to reduce airborne particulate matter. And third is utilize low-emission construction equipment. Next is water contaminant. The causes of water contaminants are rain that wash sediments, chemicals, and pollutants from construction sites into nearby water bodies, disposal of construction waste and hazardous material, fuel spills from construction machinery. Wild animals and individuals who live near the construction site is the one who suffer most of the effect. Water contaminant can lead to gastrointestinal disease and reproductive issues. There are two ways of preventing through sustainable practices. First is implement silt fences and sediment traps to prevent runoff from carrying pollutants into water bodies. The second one is to recycle construction debris and ensure proper disposal of hazardous material to prevent soil and water contaminant. The next contents that I am going to present is zero point 0.6, which is overview of relevant laws, regulation, and guideline. For relevant laws and regulation are Environmental Quality Act 1974, Occupational Safety and Health Act 1994, which is also known as OSHA, Town and Country Planning Act 1976. For guidelines are Department of Occupational Safety and Health, which is also known as DOSH, Malaysian Standards or MS, Environmental Impact Assessment EIA, and National Building Code.
Thank you to Annelicia. Now I'm going to continue with the topic 7, which is common causes of accidents and prevention. Before I start, I will introduce myself. My name is Evangelina. So now the first causes of accidents is falls from height. The common causes is actually working on scaffolding, ladders, roof, or elevated platforms without proper safety measures. So the preventions is provide training on working safely at height and emphasize the importance of using fall protection gear, such as the picture below. So for the second causes of accidents is struck by accidents, which is workers being hit by moving vehicles, falling tools, or heavy equipment. To prevent it is implement strict safety zones for operating heavy machinery and ensure workers wear high visibility clothing such as pictures besides. Now, the last causes of accidents is manual handling and lifting injuries, which means improper lifting or heavy materials, awkward posture, or overexertion. To prevent it, we have to train workers on proper lifting techniques and the use of mechanical aids like cranes or forklift for heavy loads. As the pictures below, it shows that proper lifting technique. Now, we are going to move to topic 8, which is routine health monitoring and PPE, which is personal protective equipment. So the first one is prevention of occupational disease. For routine health monitoring is workers in civil engineering are often exposed to harmful materials such as cement dust, asbestos, and chemicals that can lead to respiratory problems, skin conditions, and other long-term health issues. Routine health checkup helps detect early signs of this disease, allowing for prompt interventions before conditions worsen. And for PPE is wearing masks, gloves, and protective clothes minimize direct exposure to this, such as pictures below. It shows that job site dress code. So for the second one is reductions of work-related injuries. For routine health monitoring is periodic physical examinations help to identify fatigues, stress or musculoskeletal issues that may affect a worker's ability to perform their job safely. Early detection can lead to work modifications or rest, preventing injuries from overexertion. So for PPE is proper use of PPE such as helmets, safety goggles, and steel-toe boots help protect workers from physical injuries caused by falling objects, machineries, accidents, and other hazards. Now for the last one is creating a safety-first culture. For routine health monitoring is emphasizing routine health check signals to employees that their well-being is a priority. This creates a culture where workers feel valued, which boosts morale and encourage safer behavior on site. And for PPE is when workers consistently use PPE, it sets a standard that safety is a shared responsibility. This helps foster a culture where everyone on site actively participates in maintaining a safe working environment. Okay, for conclusion, for our campaign today is each of the topic covered in the talk is directly relevant to current issue in civil engineering with a growing demand for safer, healthier work environments. The discussions on regulation, risk management, accidents prevention, and work health aligns with both industry trends and legal mandates. By addressing these areas, the talks aim to equip stakeholders with the knowledge and strategies needed to enhance safety and health in civil engineering industry. That's all from us. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.